Hey guys, how y'all doing? Boys and girls, Alex here on a beautiful but kind of hot day today. At least not as bad as yesterday, but we're still in this, we're still trying to survive this heat wave here. But anyway, I'm here at the intersection of Keele Street and Steeles Avenue West, here on the borders of Toronto and Vaughan, Ontario. Steeles Avenue borders those two cities, Vaughan to the north and City of Toronto to the south, the North York border, of course. I just filmed a walking video along Keele Street from Finch Avenue, and now I'm gonna walk west to Dufferin Street. So currently I'm in Vaughan right now. Of course, Vaughan is in, like I just mentioned, York region. There's the 60 Steeles West bus. And Steeles Avenue is pretty industrial, especially in the northwest end of the city. I did a walking video along Steeles between Bathurst and Yonge 2 months ago. I just thought I would come down here because, you know, it's very industrialized. And yeah, today is, what's today's date? Thursday, July 21st. 2022, and it's 2:04 p.m. We got some rain last night. We were hoping for like severe thunderstorms, but we didn't get any of that. Haven't done a walking video in Vaughan in a really long time, but next time I will go deeper into Vaughan because I want to do walking videos on Jane Street, Rutherford Road, a lot of others. Waves Gaming, Autotopia Cars. There's also a lot of automotive dealerships here. And I should say this area kind of brings back some memories, as when I was growing up 10 years ago, like late 2000s, early 2010s, I had music lessons here. I played the piano when I was like 6, 7, 8, all the way up. Then I stopped playing like 3-4 years ago. Just lost interest. Yes, I took those music lessons at Long and McQuaid. Basically, they have like, they're like one of the more like common chain of music stores, and they provide lessons. I know there's one on Bloor Street near Ossington. Pretty sure that's the same supermarket that's always been here, IDF. And I swear this Sunnyside Grill was it X-Mart. Korean cuisine. There's another 960 bus. There's Tandem Road on the left, Petrolia on the right. I cannot tell if Long and McQuaid is still here. I think the store is. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna try to make this light here, and I will. There's a York Region bus stop here. Actually, let me see what route serves here. After all, we are in York Region, so it's not uncommon to see blue and white buses. Why isn't my freaking Face ID working? Probably because I'm wearing sunglasses. Okay, the number 3 route. East to Don Mills, west to Pioneer Village. Hey, is that Hydro? Oh, Toronto Hydro. I thought it was Hydro Ontario for a second, or Hydro 1. Your host here always keeping it real. Oh yeah. And then after music lessons, I would go to a family friend's house who lived near Bathurst and Steeles. And I would have a dinner there. Back in the Newtonbrook neighborhood. In fact, Newtonbrook is where I went for elementary school. I went to Pleasant. Okay, let me see if I can get a thumbnail here of Steeles looking west. Then I think after this, I'll hop on the 105 Dufferin bus and take it down to Shepherd West Station. But I'm really indecisive if I should take the 105 or hop on the 60 or 960 routes and take it to Centrepoint. I haven't been to that mall since October, and that mall is on the chopping block. Even though it's not confirmed when they'll be demolishing it to make way for condos. Alright, I'm gonna cross to the other side here. So now we're in the city of Toronto's North York Borough. Here at Shellgate. Hello, Rhine 7 diesel. NG diesel, I should say. From 2009, 2010. Let's zoom in down here. Looking east. Hey, there's a... Oh, shit. Barely missed it. Oh, man. That's the Barrie GO Transit line. Heading to Union Station. And there used to be a GO station around here. York University, as we're not too far from York. But shortly after the Line 1 extension opened, including Downsview Park GO Station, they closed down York University GO Station last year. That was not only was partially due to Line 1, but that station received a very low amount of ridership. Anyway, I kind of know how would spot a GO train here. And judging by the length of a train, I think it was like 6-8 cars. I think it came from Aurora. And then later in the afternoon rush hour, most of these trains will head to Barrie, Allendale Waterfront. I wouldn't mind doing a few videos in Barrie, but don't think I would go with the train. Because my dad has a car and we can always drive there together. But I have requested to go to Kitchener, Ontario. Actually, Kitchener-Waterloo, so that's what I'm going to do. Probably in the next few weeks I'll head to Kitchener and film a couple of visual content, film some buses, LRTs. I know a little viewer who lives around that area who kind of swears like me. Well, okay, not exactly like me, but that's some pretty interesting POV walks and exploration vids. Help homeless people beat the heat. We have a homeless crisis here in the city, and the mayor and John Tory hasn't done like much about it. So that's why I think Gil Penisola will step up, because he cares mostly about affordable transit, affordable housing, and all that stuff. But Tory, as I said 2 days ago in a walking video I did on Lakeshore, I said that Tory is just, he's just been like very soft since dealing with the pandemic. I'm sure you guys may feel the same way as me, but it's looking forward to the future of the city. Always, you know, stay with the present, look to the future, because we are a very growing city. We have so much suburban growth. And of course, our transit has a bright future as well. And that might be the local bus coming behind me. So here is out on the street. I could do a walking video down there, but that'll be for another day. And there's Toronto Police monitoring a minor construction site. This is a 3G, one of the last Orion models before they went out of business in 2013. But anyway, that's not just the homeless crisis that, you know, we have to address, but also, you know, the amount of like opioids and overdose shit. It's terrible, especially, you know, the amount of like mentally ill people that have been roaming around the city. And I think the priority for the municipal government to deal with is just like dealing with like the mentally ill and the homeless, as you know, since the pandemic, it's been a problem. Oh, fucking hell, that scared the shit out of me. Hey, that's a fire alarm I'm hearing. I swear that was a fire alarm I heard in the distance. Oh, look how busy this street is. Not uncommon to see trucks like this guy going through here. Oh, wow, look at that. Apparently, we're still in the Duke Heights BIA. Of course, BIA stands for Business Improvement District. I could just head east to Center Point. Then I can take the 960 probably back to Dufferin, and then because once I'm at Center Point, I'm at Yonge and Steeles, right? I can take a very short bus ride to Finch Station. Then I have two choices. I could go down to Eglinton and transfer to 32, or I could go down to York Mills and take the GO bus to Yorkdale and then take the bus down, or even to Highway 401. I've been a bus as well, but it's too complicated. And plus, the traffic is really bad, especially coming westbound in Eglinton between Bathurst and Allen Road. So I think what I'll do is, if I go to Center Point, I'll just go there for a little bit, and then I'll come back to Dufferin, and I'll film a bus ride down the 105 route, and then I'll just take the subway to Eglinton West. Oh yeah, I have not been at Briar Hill, Belgravia, my other area, for like a week and a half due to some personal reasons, but I will be back this weekend. And also, that'll be my my permanent residence from now on. Because as I'm going into U of T, I want to be closer to the subway, as where I am right now, it's kind of car centric, even though the nearest subway station, Eglinton West, is like, I would say 20 minutes away. On an average time, it takes 20 minutes to get from my area to Eglinton West Station. But overall, it takes 25-30 minutes because I gotta walk from my house to the bus stop, and then from Eglinton West or Glencairn to home. And of course, since you know the LRT line is not opening until at least early next year, well, less than a year even, it's really just best if if I live right next to the subway until the LRT finally opens. And then, you know, when I'm traveling between Keelsdale and Eglinton West, I will save 20 minutes. It will probably take me at least 5 to 10 minutes to get from there to there. Oh shit. What am I gonna do now? They're doing some construction out there blocking the sidewalk. As we're almost at Dufferin Street. Yes, this is kind of like how I did my walking videos when I came to Duke Heights last week, when I went along Finch and then south on Dufferin, but kind of the opposite, because I walk north and then I walk east. And then I'm gonna decide where to go from here. I know Center Point isn't too far from here, but I'll go for it anyways. Okay. They're not really providing a good direction here for pedestrians. I think I got no choice but to walk through here. Okay, I decided to cut that part out because why am I wasting time or wasting video when I'm walking for a friggin' parking lot? Anyway, back to my course at Cherry Fitzgerald Drive. The Avenue Banquet Hall. That was where I was supposed to have my high school banquet last month, but we had it at Paradise near J and Highway 7 in Vaughan. Or a neighborhood around it called Concord. That's either Loblaws or Real Canadian Superstore. I know I know they're like part of the same company, but I used to go to that location quite a lot. Well, the nearest one to me is at Weston Road in 401, or the other would be at right above St. Clair West Station. I always took note of this interesting looking office building here. Okay, don't see a bus yet, but I don't know if it matters if I should take the 60 or 960. I kind of prefer taking the 960 because, you know, it's the express. And there's Dufferin Street coming up ahead. Teriyaki experience. Okay, I do see a bus, but is it the 960? Or is it the 60? I'm gonna kind of walk fast and run to the bus stop. Oh, it is Superstore. All right. Sorry for the shakiness. Okay, that's the 60 seals. All right, never mind. Montana's BBQ and Grill. Never had Montana's before, but I'm not really a fan of fancy steak. Mr. Luke is here too. That's the 60 bus, but I'll just wait for the 960. Hopefully I'll be within the 2-hour limit by the time I leave Center Point. And then I transfer to the Dufferin bus. I think it's better than having to take the subway into Eglinton and just getting stuck in traffic. Maybe if I was living at Belgravia, I would have done that. Or no, I could even go down Dufferin to Shepherd West, and then I can hop on the subway from there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Or, second thought, maybe I should hop on this bus. Oh, I almost dropped my phone. Where's the next 960 bus coming? West, east, 6 minutes. Okay, I'm hopping on this thing. Alright guys, so hopefully the express doesn't pass me. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, as always. Stay tuned for more videos, more walking videos like these. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.